All right, let's try day 175. Leaving the Lazy Lizard decently early, 6:10. Look at the weather, and it is improving. Now the high is going to be 100 degrees. So I'm going to try to tough it out today. Just going to walk for as far as possible. Maybe take a siesta from like 4 to 5, like the hottest part of the day, but that's about it. And just try to get a good start in the desert. So I'll probably stop at the diner again to get breakfast again. Yeah. That's the plan anyway. So I don't know exactly how far I'm gonna get. Maybe 25 miles, something like that. Yeah. There's a big uphill, but that doesn't really start until maybe 50 miles from here. So what I'm gonna do today is pretty much walk along the rim of the Colorado River, like canyon. So that'll be cool to see it from that direction. But yeah, ready to leave Moab. And the hostel here, which was great and cheap, which was what made it great. And yeah, keep on moving. Try to get some more done during the relative coolness of today. Relative coolness. All right, let's start on this busy main drag right there. All right, as I leave the outskirts of Moab, get back to the Colorado River. So the trail goes along for another 5 or so miles, and then I turn south pretty much to walk around. We'll find a path through all these cliff faces. So yeah, so that's the reason why if you actually look at the American Discovery Trail through this section, it's not very direct, but that's because all these canyons are in the way. Yeah, so the plan today is to go as far as possible, at least 25 miles. Yeah, because I got about 170 miles to go, and if I do 25 miles a day, I can get that done in 7 days. Before, 6 nights, 7 days. If I go slower than that, then it'll take 7 nights, and I have 7 nights of food. So yeah, I have about a day cushion if I go the correct distance each day. But if not, yeah, I'm still fine. As I leave civilization again, there is a Needles Visitor Center about 65, it's probably about 63, 62 miles away from here. So that's the only piece of civilization in this stretch. But there's air conditioning, electricity, even a drink I could buy there. So it's not completely unsupported, and Bob has set up numerous water caches. So I'm not carrying that much right now because I know there's a spring like 6 or so miles. I'm gonna fill up completely there. So then I'll be completely laden down with food and water. It's gonna be over 40 pounds at least, probably around 45 total. It's gonna be heavy, but that's what it takes to do long stretches like this. All right, see ya. Probably show it when I turn off the Colorado River again, right there. Okay, as I leave the Colorado River, for a bit anyways, not that long, I'm going to go up Cane Springs Canyon, which leads to Hurrah Pass. And then after that, I can see the Colorado River from on top of the shelf. So that'll be cool. And hot, probably. That's okay. Yeah. So a couple miles from here, there's supposed to be a spring. So that'll be nice. Something coming right out of the rocks. I don't have to filter because the rocks filter it for me. But yeah. This is the way up to the shelf. All right, later. All right, so I found the Cane Spring. It's coming right out of the rock. Perfect, really. I take a break here. Fill up on water and get really, really heavy. But at least I shouldn't be dehydrated for the next few. Well, the next day or so, because there's supposed to be a water cache, maybe 8 or so miles from here, maybe a little less. So, yeah, I'll fill up there, fill up here, top off at the cache. Yeah, I have plenty of water. Say about 8 miles from the lab, right after a couple downhill small switchbacks. Right. If anyone else knows where it is. So it's still running August, what, 4th? That's today? August 5th. So maybe later on this year I'll still be running. Who knows? That's good. Going good now. All right, leaving the Cane Springs area. Had a nice break here. There was actually another part of the spring. It was like pretty much a waterfall. So just soaked myself. It was great. Yeah, I filled up on 5.5 liters of water. Drank down another 2 liters. So now I'm ready for the desert. Fully hydrated before I go into the sun. So it's about 10:30 right now. Still got a little bit of shade because of the high canyons, but that's not gonna last. And so the rest of the day is gonna be in the sun. But with this water and next few water caches, I should be fine. Water wise, dehydration wise, I don't really have to ration, hopefully. But the downside to that is I am carrying a pretty heavy pack right now. Full on water, full on food. Yeah, pretty much this is as heavy as it gets. So that should be fun, especially going uphill to Hurrah Pass, which is another 6 miles from here. But it's not that big of an uphill. Yeah, 300-400 feet, but it looks like this up this gravel road, which I have seen a few ATVers and bikes on, so motorbikes. So I'm not completely alone out here, but most people are sensible enough to be in the vehicle. Not me though, as I walk into the heat right there. Okay, so I found a map of what I've done today. So I started like right over here and went all the way here, back up here, down somewhere over here. It doesn't show up, but I think there's a trail that goes right around here, and that goes to Hurrah Point. And then I go west and south, eventually hit up with the Colorado River again. Above it this time though. Yeah. Get to do all that in the heat. It's gonna be great. Yeah. I think I'm about to start the real uphill. And when I get onto that new trail. All right, later. Okay, I almost made it to Hurrah Pass. It's about 15 or so miles into my day. Well, it will be when I get up there. And get a nice view of the valley below. And I'll get another one when I get over top of that section. Well, I think I actually start being on the mesa itself, or the shelf. Yeah. Yeah. Once I get up there, I'll have to start looking for the water cache. See, I still have about 2.5, 3 liters left. But I'm drinking it fast. Well, I will be once I make sure it's the water it's supposed to be there is still there. Yeah. So I do want to leave myself room, cushion in between, well, between this water cache and still being able to make it to the next water cache if for some reason I can't find it. So yeah, that's the goal of my extra water carrying right now. So yeah, so I'll fill up as much as possible here again, yeah, and just keep on going. I think it's just much more sensible in this oven I'm walking through. So yeah, you know, it's not that so bad yet. It's probably like 99 degrees right now, but it's definitely going to get worse. Yeah, the next few days are supposedly supposed to go up to 104, but yeah, well, today is only 100, so a little bit more manageable, but it's still hot. I'm just getting used to it, I think. Yeah, as I keep on moving up. Right there. All right, so Hurrah Pass should be it for the uphill for the day, and see the Colorado River from above. You see as I go back down to that shelf. Yeah. Yeah. Keep on moving right there. So I found the water cache hidden. Yeah. Seems to be plenty. Yeah, this is for not just for me, but for all the other hikers. But I'll just take one, and I'll put it back. And yeah, nice place to sit. A little shade here too. All right. As first cache of this stretch is here. All right, nice. All right, so I'm hiding behind a sign from the sun, working kind of, as it's about 5:30 right now. It's pretty hot, like hottest part of the day. I'm gonna move in about 10-15 minutes probably, but I'll sit out some of the hot part. But it really hasn't gotten that bad, like compared to like the whole last week. So I'll try to do 25 miles a day. I got about 19 done so far, so plenty of time to get that that goal done. Yeah. So, and the river's over there somewhere, but yeah, the mountains are unique around here, that's for sure. Yeah, all this erosion. Yeah, it's causing the mountains. It's not, they didn't form them themselves. Sure, right. I got plenty of water, and I got another water cache in like 3 miles, so I'm just drinking as much as I want right now, basically as much as I can handle. So that makes it easy. That's with all the 5 liters I've been carrying around the whole time, plus about 3.5 liters from each gallon of water that's going to be here. So yeah, I'm surviving. So yeah, the extra water makes it easy. So otherwise I would have to be going, it's basically 8 miles from the spring, and it's about 57 miles to the visitor center in between. So yeah, that would be crazy. I'd be trying to make 8 liters survive that long. So I could have done it. It just I would have been suffering the whole time because I would have been rationing the whole time, and so yeah, it wouldn't have been fun, that's for sure. Yeah. Other than that, I'm gonna keep on moving eventually. All right, later. All right, here's the chicken corner sign. There's a bunch of chickens and an ADT trail sign. So yeah, I think I go this way for now. And apparently a half mile from here is the next cache. So it's good. So the clouds have really covered the sky now, which has made everything a lot cooler, which is nice. I wasn't expecting that, but it's gonna make the next few hours easy. Or easier. Nothing about this is easy, especially with my full pack on right now. So, but the heat isn't nearly as bad as it could be, that's for sure. Yeah. As I keep on moving along, right there. All right, I found it. The second water cache. Yeah. Good enough for me. Took a little guesswork. I thought that was the wall first. But apparently it's this one. Alright. Break. And last break of the day pretty much. And then try to do 3 or 4 more miles after right now. Because it's almost 8 o'clock right now. But try to get 23, 24 miles in. Alright, later. Alright, end of day 175. On this bluff, mostly because it's starting to rain, or it has started to rain. I don't want to be in a gully somewhere and get washed out, so this is a good safe spot. Might be windy tonight, but that's okay. Rather, it would be windy and cold. I can actually get to sleep. Yeah, so it only ended up being like 23 and a half miles a day. Yeah. Me like 20 minutes to find that water cache, so that slowed me down, and I slowed down during the late afternoon too, and just because it was hot. But now I should we get nice and cool for tonight. I already feel the temperature dropping pretty good. I'm looking forward to it, and then hopefully tomorrow isn't as bad either. I'll get up early tomorrow just to try to get as much in as possible. Before it gets too hot, and yeah, go on from there. All right, see you guys later.